as long as you have like this thing on your face, makeup is not gonna conceal that. Of course, you're not gonna see how red it is because I've used makeup to cover up that, but the bump is still there, the texture is still there. So always make sure to...
I'm proud of you. Keep killing it. Keep doing your thing. There's no ceiling on growth.
Okay guys, let's get into the video. I'm gonna share with you guys some of the common makeup mistakes that women make. First of all, I'm gonna be brushing my eyebrow hairs upwards with this spoolie that has soap on it. I just sprayed a little bit of water so they can be a little bit damp. Then I go in with the spoolie, brush my eyebrow hairs upwards like so. So the first common makeup mistakes that women make is skipping your skincare. We all know that for a flawless base you need to have like moisturized your skin, and your skin has to be healthy. So don't skip your skincare anytime you're doing your makeup, because neglecting your skincare can lead to dryness of the skin. It can lead to blemishes and also uneven texture for your skin. Like your skin is gonna have that uneven texture because of the acne, and that is very, very difficult to like conceal with makeup basically. So make sure that you do your skincare, of which I've already done my skincare. You can see the glow on my skin. So now I'm gonna go in with my primer, of which, oh my god guys, I'm running out of primer. But anytime I'm doing my makeup, this thing usually comes through for me. Like there's always something in here. So don't skip your skincare if you want to have a flawless base, looking makeup. I mean, always make sure you do your skincare. So I'm going in with my fingers to apply my primer. Like make sure your fingers are clean if you are going to use your fingers to apply your primer. I see people also use their makeup brushes, so you can also do that. The second common mistake that women make is when it comes to their eyebrows. So I use these two eyebrow pencils to do my eyebrows, and the mistake that I'm talking about is you find that some girlies or some women go in with their eyebrow pencils or whatever product that they use, and then you find that at the front here the brows are just so dark. Like they are usually so dark, like there's no blending. As for my brows, you can see at the beginning here they're looking lighter, and as it goes they're looking darker. That's how you want your brows to look. But for some people, you find that their brows, they're just dark from the beginning to the end. Like they don't go in and blend the eyebrows. So once you are done with your eyebrows, especially if you use black pencils or if you use very dark brown pencils, because when you use such colors it doesn't look natural when you use a very black pencil or very dark brown. So what I will advise is just go in with your spoolie and brush your eyebrow hairs upwards, especially at the beginning here, so that the excess product can be taken off. Like you don't want your eyebrows to be looking blocky at the front here. I see that mistake so many times, and I'm like, girl, don't you have someone in your house, or don't you have a mirror so that you can see what is going on with your eyebrows? So make sure that you blend the beginning part of your eyebrows nicely. Even if you have used a dark pencil, you can just go in with your powder and just press in on your eyebrows so that they don't look so harsh. Okay, I haven't applied any foundation. Once I did my primer, I just went in with my concealer. I've been loving this concealer, and I know it's very light. It's like 2 shades lighter than my skin tone, and that's what I use. Just trust this process, you guys. By the end of this makeup look, my makeup is gonna be AM. Anyway, so the second mistake is women using the wrong foundation shade, and when you do that, this can make your skin look either ashy or orange, because I've been seeing some girlies, they do their makeup and you see like they have this orange looking tone, and when you look at their neck, it's not even matching the neck. The only way for you to get your right foundation shade is when you do a foundation test, do a patch test on your skin, and you can just do it on your jawline here, or you can test it on your neck, or just down here. Do it under a natural lighting to ensure a seamless blend. So as for me, I ran out of foundation, so that's why I'm using a concealer. But don't you worry, all this is gonna make sense. I'm done with the blending with the concealer, and that brings me to the next makeup mistake that I've been seeing women do and girlies do, and that is over applying your concealer. Some people, they just go heavy with it, like they go heavy with the products, and I don't understand why, because anytime you over apply your concealer, it's gonna give you a cakey appearance, and you don't want that. You want your concealer to be very light. You make sure that you blend it very well to achieve that natural looking finish. Okay, and take your time, like take your time to blend your makeup nicely, like take your time to blend it well. Don't rush the process, take your time. Okay, I'm gonna apply this on areas where I normally contour. Apply that. And I've discovered a new way of contouring your nose. You just apply your darker concealer straight down your nose. I know it's looking scary, but just trust the process. Trust the process, okay? So, yeah. Now we're gonna blend this shade out. So you see that? You see how this is coming together? Oh, guys, I need to see. My mirror is here. I need to see what I am doing. So take your time to blend. This is what I'm talking about. Take your time to blend the concealer, blend out your makeup products so that you have that nice and natural looking finish. So I'm gonna take my time, blend this out. I'm gonna apply some of that to my eyelid. I'm gonna go in with this concealer again to just highlight, and you can see once I blended the dark concealer, this is what it's giving. Let me move back so they can see, you know, the process. So they can see how I took my time to blend. Like, always take your time to blend. So I'm gonna go in with this concealer one more time, and very little product goes a long way. You don't wanna over apply your concealer, okay? Don't do that mistake. So we're gonna blend it out. Take your time to blend your concealer out. So when you blend out your concealer going upwards like so, you just don't stop here, okay? Make sure you blend it like that so that you have that nice and seamless look, because you don't want to see that white line of concealer. You need to make sure that you've blended it. You see that line? That's not looking cute. So blend it like so into the contour, and make sure everything is looking nice and seamless like that. Like that. You see that? So you see that, guys? I've been telling you to trust the process. Trust the process. So this is what the face is giving. I did my eyeshadow, and now I want to set this face with some powder. So the next mistake that women make when it comes to doing their makeup is applying too much powder. This is the amount of powder I'm gonna use. I just like to dab the excess at the back of my hand like so when I'm setting my under eye, and then go in and set that. You want your makeup to look nice and seamless, but not dry and powdery. Now, setting your makeup is very important just to control the shine of the makeup and also extend the wear of your makeup, because I also know like there's some girlies who don't even set their makeup. You need to set your makeup. Once you are done with applying your foundation and concealers, please make sure you set your makeup. That's also another mistake that women do and girlies do. Don't forget to set your makeup, but when you do, please don't use a lot of powder. It's gonna look dry and powdery, and you obviously don't want that. So you can see even without the lighting, the makeup is given. Like, so for the rest of the face, on areas where I did apply the lighter concealer, I'm gonna set with the powder also, like so, before we go in with the blush. Okay, so just a small amount of the product. Powder goes a long way. See that? Excuse the lighting, like the sun has completely disappeared, and this is not gonna stop us from completing today's video. The next mistake that I have that women make, very common, is overdoing the blush. So I'm gonna apply these two blushes over here. I'm gonna mix them up. So doing too much blush can give you that clownish appearance, and you don't want that. You don't want to go around looking like a clown, trust me. So you want to apply your blush in a very subtle way, very subtle and natural looking way. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm mixing the two colors, the two blushes that I have on my palette with my beauty blender, and I'm going on my cheekbones and applying that. You can already see that nice flushed look, and a little bit of course on my nose. I use my beauty blender to just apply everything. Oh, can you see that? Like, that is already like a given. Of course, I go in with a little bit of the blush on my forehead. You don't have to, but I just love that look. You see that? Like, that is basically enough. That is all that I need. Like, I don't need to do too much of the blush because I don't want to look like a clown. Okay, so you can see that. See how nice that looks. Once I'm done with the blush, I'm gonna set the rest of my face with these face powders that I have on my palette. And I'm gonna tell you guys another common mistake that I see girlies do when it comes to makeup, and that is not blending your makeup properly. Because you know what, blending is key. You know, when it comes to makeup, blending is key for that nice and seamless makeup look. So anytime you're doing your makeup, whichever products that you use, make sure that they are of good quality. Be it the sponges, be it the brushes, make sure that they are of good quality, and always take your time to blend. You know, take your time to blend all your makeup products together. So that's what I'm doing over here. I'm going over with my powder to make sure that I set. This is my face powder. That's how the makeup is looking. And I'm gonna also apply a little bit of the gold highlighter. Oh, I love this product so much. With this product, I can just go heavy with it. So I just do on the inner corner, the bridge of my nose, like so, the brow bone. I do not have a brush, but my fingers generally do a great job. And you make sure you blend it out so that it's not looking like just highlighters just been placed there. You need to blend it so that it can just look nice and seamless. Ooh, 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 ooh. And my Cupid's bow over here. I love this. Wow. Do you guys see that? Ah, oh my gosh. Oh yeah. the juicy the better, the juicy the better. This son had to wait for me to finish doing my makeup before like coming out. Why? It's so ghetto. Like, why between my makeup this son decided not to come out? But this is what the face is giving. What? Look at my face, look at how it looks, look at how it's giving. So when you look at my face, of course, and when you look at my neck and then around my chest area, it's matching. Like, you can't see like my face is super duper bright and then my chest is darker. Like, we don't want that. So please guys, so let me finish off with a bonus makeup mistake that I see the girlies do, the women do, and that is forgetting to remove your makeup before bed. Like, please, of all the things that you do, don't do this injustice to your skin. Okay, don't do the injustice of not removing your makeup before bed, because sleeping with your makeup on can clog your pores and can also lead to breakouts. I know sometimes you can get so busy and you're so tired and you feel like you're so tired to even remove your makeup, but I always don't advise using makeup wipes. But when it gets to that point, at least use your makeup wipes to just remove the makeup off your face, because you don't want to sleep with your makeup on. Otherwise you're gonna have issues with your skin, you're gonna have acne, and once you have acne, your skin is not as smooth, you're gonna have texture on your skin. And like I earlier said, having texture on your skin is not easy to conceal with makeup. For example, I'll give an example with this bad boy over here. I have like a pimple here, so you can see I did my makeup, it's flawless and everything, but as long as you have like this thing on your face, makeup is not gonna conceal that. Of course, you're not gonna see how red it is because I've used makeup to cover up that, but the bump is still there, the texture is still there. So always make sure to remove all your makeup off your face once you're going to bed. Anytime you're going to sleep, yeah, make sure you cleanse your face thoroughly before bed. Just remove all the traces of makeup on your face, because your skin is gonna thank you later. Anytime you're gonna be doing your makeup, it's gonna be eaten every single time, because your skin is flawless, you have no issues with your skin. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure to leave me a big thumbs up, leave a comment down below, let me know other makeup mistakes that you see the girlies do, and if you weren't, you can subscribe to the channel. Otherwise, I love this makeup look. It ate, like, get into it, like it's giving what it's supposed to be giving. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and if you want, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'm gonna see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.
I'm proud of you. Keep killing it. Keep doing your thing. There's no ceiling on, you know, your growth. There's no ceiling on your prosperity. It's all in your mind. Whatever you say with your mouth, confess it, and that's that. And then work towards it and keep it moving. And anybody who don't fall in line falls back, and that's that.